Calving in North Park isn't easy, but it's just part of ranching in this high country, and we live in paradise through the summer, so you put up with a little inconvenience in the winter to put up with paradise in the summer. So it all equals out if you're willing to work and put the time and effort into it. My husband, Danny, his family started ranching in North Park in the 1870s. So we're an old family ranch here. Danny's the 5th generation of his family to ranch here in North Park. North Park is a winter country. And so our forefathers had to be hardy people to live here and work here and to sustain a livelihood here. And here it is April 18th, and we've had 2 weeks of really bad weather here. We've had some blizzard conditions, snowing and blowing, and extremely cold. I think this morning it was 10 below here. And we've got these calving barns, and we try to get in anything that we think might calve during the night and have it inside, where that if they do calve, that we can save the calf. And we probably save, we lose a small fraction of them, but we save a lot of them by doing that, but we live with them to do that. I was ranch raised. I love ranching. I love cattle. I love horses. I love God's creation. I love being a part of it. I can think like a cow. I can think like a horse, and that's to our benefit, you know, to be able to relate to animals. It's not about tradition. You know, I've had people say to me, "Why do you still continue to do things?" They call it the old-fashioned way. And I say it's not, you know, number one, it's economics. We're an old family ranch, and we're still in business because we watch our bottom line. And I'm sure that that's one reason why we're still in business, and some people, old family ranches are out of business, is because you can't keep up with the Joneses. You can't do everything just because it's modern and that's the way that it's done. You have to watch where your assets are. And we do a lot of things the way we do for economic reasons, because it makes sense and because we can stay viable by doing it that way. And I have to say that there is some carrying on legacies and traditions that are important to Danny and I. When we're out of the picture, it might not be important to the next generation, but for us, it's still important. You know, we have fewer cow numbers today than probably ever. The cow numbers are shrinking. I would like to think that people will continue to have a taste for good beef and be willing to pay for it. And yeah, I think right now, if we can survive the droughts and the economic hardships and stuff, I think those of us in the cattle industry are setting pretty good.